So the Igbo king is once again trending again in Ghana, and this time around, he's trending with the president of the republic, John Dramani Mahama. Now, in a video which is making rounds on social media, trending all over, the president met with the Igbo king, Jude Ihenatu. Now, according to sources, the president invited the Igbo king into his office, and they had a one-on-one meeting. And in the audio, you could hear the president acknowledging the Igbos in Ghana and praising them for their goodwill and their good behaved character in Ghana and across the world. He even make mention of how Ghanaians and the whole world may make fun of, their pronouncement, Igwe.
This position. And I want to thank you for what you're doing for your people. We know the Igbos are very creative.
So the president goes a step further to tell them how Ghana has adopted some of the Igbo languages like Igwe, how we use it in our daily, hustle.
And like you said, when it comes to culture, you tell your own story. We're absorbing a lot of Igbo words into our own language here in Ghana. So when somebody sees a big man and says Igwe, and so we appreciate, the creativity of your people. And your people are very enterprising. Wherever they go, they are able to, survive and, make the best of the opportunity.
And tell him how Igbos are enterprising to the extent that wherever across the world they go, they try to make the best out of the little they have, build it, and build empires.
And for you radiate that, confidence and, humility at the same time. And I know that. Confidence and humility at the same time.
Then he comes to shower praises on the Igbo king that for you radiate confidence and humility at the same time. Then he calls him His Royal Majesty, Eziebo.
You're one of the influences to make your people law-abiding within Ghana and to keep according to the laws of Ghana. And so we appreciate the work you do as your Royal Majesty. We'll continue to work with them. We lost the election in 2016, but we've not sat back. We're still working, and we're sure that by the grace of God, 2024, I always want to collaborate with you to make sure that we're able to let the governance that we all want to see continue to happen. Ghana and Nigeria are like twins of the same mother.
Yes.
And so we're watching what is happening in Nigeria very closely. Your own election is in February, and Ghana is always a year. And so we hope everything goes peacefully in Nigeria. I'm sure it would. Incidentally, the two leading contenders are both my friends, Atiku is and Tinubu is my friend. So whichever way it goes, we hope that Nigeria will continue to progress. Nigeria is a big brother in West Africa, and we always look to see that Nigeria gets its act together. When Nigeria prospers, the whole of West Africa, prospers. And so thank you very much for the visit. We'll take note of the date. It's good that you're giving us such long notice.
So the president goes further and say that in 2024 we will collaborate with you. We will collaborate with you. We will collaborate with the Igbo king and the Igbos in Ghana.
And so it makes it easier for us to plan around the date. And so we'll take note of the date, and if God grants us good health and long life, we'll come and join you for the program.
So that is basically, the message in the video. And Ghanaians are saying that, wow, how could the president say that? I mean, how could the president meet the Igbo king and say that to him? But the truth of the matter is that at the time of this meeting, the Igbo king had not attracted such hatred as it is now. And at the time of the meeting, the Igbo king was the Igbo king, as Yebo. He was in his corner, he was doing his own things. He didn't have this hatred. If it was now, the president wouldn't have met him. And in fact, the president wasn't the only person. A former president of Ghana, John Ejekum Kufuor, also once addressed him in a televised version during one of his yam festivals and addressed him as His Royal Majesty Ebo Ihenatu.
Your Royal Highness, Dr. Chokode, I'm very happy today to get this chance to participate with you and your people.
Wow, President Kufuor placing the Igbo king
of the Igbo New Yam Festival.
New Yam Festival.
And also the Igbo Day.
Igbo Day.
In Ghana.
In Ghana.
Since your assumption of office as the leader of the Igbo community in Ghana 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
You've exhibited a very creative and innovative leadership.
Innovative leadership.
That is very worthy of commendation. In particular, you've espoused interculturalism in the diaspora, and you've also sponsored many charitable support for the Ghanaian communities. I want to congratulate you today and commend you to Ghana and also to your people both here and back at home in Nigeria for the exemplary leadership you've shown. I pray also that the good Lord will continue to
shower you.
This video is trending on TikTok and all social media apps, and people are making it look like a recent video. Now, take a listen at some of the things people are saying about the video.
Whether you like it or not, as a Ghanaian or as a Nigerian, Baba don't talk. Baba, he don't talk. Peace go reign for everywhere. Make everybody calm down. I beg, make we join together. Make we listen to this great man, the man of peace. This man, the man be like Good Luck, former president of Nigeria, the man of peace. This man, now somebody.
Matese amanfo say Igbo king no yempam ni mfiri Ghana ha. Munim say Igbo king no Mahama Accra Ahenatu. Munim won muntie Mahama.
This position, and I want to thank you for what you're doing for your people. We know the Igbos are very creative, and like you said, when it comes to culture, you tell your own story. We're absorbing a lot of Igbo words into our own language here in Ghana, you know. So when somebody sees a big man, it says Igwe. And so we appreciate, you know, the creativity of your people. And your people are very enterprising. Wherever they go, they are able to, you know, survive and, you know, make the best of the opportunity. And I mean, for you.
Now I will see video no wa. But I'll call YouTube abenya full video no YouTube. Now, so she send here President John Dramani Mahama. The near Gia oni Igbo king no SS na boy. Forget you. Na they na mo yeni na no enko nkosi hwe. Because Mahama no she dey was ne ya do to say the ebe koso akoso awie o. Nti dem mo ye ne de concert na mo yi o media no so nti mo nya de no. Because share the one kata share video na o share ye no. One would you many ageno forget it. They didn't know you na enko hwe. It many one can have the baby before from because Mahama no ye nim no the obetimi aye. What you say?
Good morning to Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana and the Ghana Immigration Service. First and foremost, this guy prided himself as an Igbo king in Ghana is wrong. Because in Ghana, there's no tribe called Igbo. Secondly, he is a foreigner, a Nigerian residing in Ghana, which is not a crime, as long as he has legal residence permit. The only thing he can do as an Igbo in Ghana is to form an association of Igbos in Ghana, of which he can call himself the chairman. He cannot create a kingdom because there is no tribe in Ghana called Igbo. So you guys should stop this guy now before it gets out of hand. He is a foreigner, even if he has naturalized to gain Ghanaian citizenship. He cannot become a king in Ghana. You guys know this. So why are you sitting down idle for this thing to happen? Stop him now. There is nothing like Igbo tribe in Ghana. So we cannot have Igbo kingdom in Ghana. It is wrong. Even now, if he has become a Ghanaian by naturalization, where he resides, the king there is who he's supposed to swear allegiance to. He doesn't create a kingdom to become a king when there is no tribe called Igbo in Ghana. I was born in Ghana from a village called Gumwajama. The chief there, when I was a Ghanaian, he was my chief. Now I'm a Dutch citizen, so my king is the Dutch king. So Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, and Ghana Immigration, the chieftaincy minister, stop this nonsense from this guy now before it gets out of hand. Your citizens are complaining that they don't want it. Listen to them. Remember, they voted for you to get power. So hit to their core, Your Excellency.
But our checks reveal that this is a very old video. In fact, this video was taken about 10 months ago, somewhere in 2024, when President John Dramani Mahama won the presidential elections. That was when the Igbo king and other people went to congratulate the president. And so the assertion that the video is a new video cannot be correct. However, the meeting was recorded. The Igbo king went to the president and congratulated him alongside other entourage and other people of the Nigerian community in Ghana. So when you see this video, dismiss any fact going around that it's a current video, and also dismiss the fact that it was a new video. In fact, if this is today, this meeting wouldn't have happened.